Hi everybody, it's Helen Birch here. In this video, is erectile dysfunction ruining your life? I'm going to talk about the shame and embarrassment of living with erectile dysfunction and the number one cause. So let's talk about the shame and embarrassment first. More and more men are having trouble getting and maintaining erections during sex, as well as when they try and masturbate. They are also experiencing premature ejaculation and have difficulty achieving orgasm. In my sessions, I have been giving men homework tasks which allow them to reconnect their mind and body, finding a new way of conscious connection towards themselves, their partners, and sex. It's where we start off when we need to get your body out of fight or flight mode in order to achieve your erections. So I just want to ask yourself, how has erectile dysfunction impacted your life? Has it resulted in performance anxiety where perhaps you're avoiding partners? What is the cause of your erectile dysfunction? I see men come to me with diet, smoking, medication, stress, or age all contributing towards erectile dysfunction. But increasingly, a contributing factor is porn. For these men, erectile dysfunction becomes a problem when they realise that they always masturbate with porn and are losing their natural sensations around how it feels to be aroused without porn. This is because porn hacks the brain, causing a chemical reaction in the brain that they get every time they get erect. And these are releasing chemicals which are making the brain hyper aroused. Then when they try to masturbate or have a sexual encounter without porn, they experience erectile dysfunction. This is because they are expecting their body to react in the same way as it does when they are watching porn, and they expect their erections to be the same. But your body does not respond in the same way naturally as it does when watching porn. So responding naturally with a partner causes your brain to go into panic, and this then results in erection problems. It then creates an addictive cycle where you get a thrill from watching porn, and that thrill is the only thing that's getting you aroused. It also leads to premature ejaculation or avoiding sexual encounters with another person altogether. When you then come to have sex, they orgasm really quickly because the body has been trained to ejaculate as soon as they feel the orgasm coming. This is premature ejaculation, and many men don't even realise that they suffer from it or know that this is an erectile dysfunction issue. So, what is erectile dysfunction? Erectile dysfunction, sometimes known as ED or impotence, is a type of sexual dysfunction where a person has the inability to develop or to maintain an erection of the penis during sexual activity. So if you're having difficulties getting or maintaining erection during sex or during masturbation, or when someone is touching you sexually, then you have an erectile dysfunction. But issues such as premature ejaculation and difficulty achieving orgasm due to a loss of sensitivity are also classified as erectile dysfunction. Porn-induced erectile dysfunction is also a sexual wellness issue. So why is the erection issues a problem when watching porn? Watching porn regularly overstimulates the brain and desensitizes the penis. The video that you watched yesterday isn't doing it for you today, and you fast forward or skip through to a bit that does it, or to a new video, or to the exact part which excites you. Then you find a new one, and so on and so on. This results in your brain being overstimulated and causing desensitization, both in the brain and in the genitals. Your dopamine receptors and the reward center of the brain are constantly being pushed to experience new experiences, something that gets you to orgasm quickly. By doing this, there is no arousal. There is no arousal of the five senses. There is no time for the whole body to feel and experience sexual arousal. Even with Viagra, you will struggle to get an erection. This is because Viagra needs you to be aroused, and it needs your sexual energy pumping around your body to create blood flow in your sexual organs. You are no longer aroused by sexual encounters in real life. Viagra will not work if you are not mentally or physically aroused. Both psychological and physical, the programming and conditioning that you have made around sex and around pleasure has been hardwired in your brain. Viagra will still do its job in preventing blood loss, but your brain and body still has to get the blood there to start with. Men who are watching porn at specific times and then just expecting their penis to respond. There is no mind and body connection happening. There is no natural blood flow around the body. Men are also using porn to get an erection, not because they are sexually aroused beforehand. Touching yourself in this way stops sensitivity. Your brain is looking for the chemicals, but instead it is getting addicted to ejaculation. Your subconscious mind actually thinks that you have experienced all those things that you have seen on porn videos as you have had a chemical reaction to them. This is not something that can be replicated in real life. You cannot experience all those sexual things you see fast forwarding through videos of porn as quick as you can in real life. But your subconscious is looking for that original high, and so it finds that real life intimacy is not stimulating you. On top of this, your brain is releasing oxytocin every time you watch porn. Oxytocin is the love hormone, so you are creating a closer bond with watching porn than you are with a partner, and then you are left unsatisfied with real life experiences and expectations. Rewiring and creating new neural pathways. How can we do this? So firstly, a neural pathway is a series of connected neurons that send signals from one part of the brain to another part of the brain. These connected neurons process the information that we've received. It is these that enable us to interact as well as to experience emotions and sensations. They create our memories and they enable us to learn. Scientists have proven that your brain is being shaped and moulded and changed by your experiences every single day. This is referred to as the rewiring of the brain or as neuroplasticity. A lot of time we are conditioning ourselves in a certain way, and to change those behaviours, we have to do something different. In order to overcome your erectile dysfunction and any porn reliance that you may have, then you need to change the neural pathways, the hardwired neural programs that are existing in your brain. Hypnotherapy helps you to let go of these old habits and create new positive pathways in their place. If you have realised that you need to change your sexual responses, then you can start to remove those negative behaviours. I work with clients to adjust their relationships with sex and porn. However solid this pathway has become, we can block it off by replacing the need to watch porn with other feelings of good positive emotions and other ways of becoming sexually aroused. By looking at the source of the pathway, we can also head off those anxious feelings, meaning that you won't need to travel down those neural pathways anymore. Solution-focused therapy helps you to train your brain to stay on the positive pathways. And yes, by doing this, you can break those well-worn old habits. Thanks to the neuroplasticity of your brain, with the help and support of a therapist, you can overcome habits that sometimes can seem unbreakable. So how quickly does it take to rewire these pathways in the brain? So really, it all depends on your commitment. Things like how frequently and how long your addiction has been present for, how well you look after your body, how old you are, and how long you have had erectile dysfunction, as well as how severe the addiction and damage to the brain is, will all contribute to how quickly you recover. We normally start to see erections improve after 2 sessions. So how can you start on this new neural pathway? I'm Helen Birch and I am a clinical hypnotherapist as well as a sex therapist. I offer in-person and online sessions. So if you feel the need to break your habits of negative behaviour, if you feel you need support, or you need to overcome your erectile dysfunction or porn reliance, then please do contact me for a confidential chat. I will leave the link to my website and the link to my booking page for a consultation in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful and we'll speak soon. Bye bye for now.